Hey guys, Skidd here, and welcome back to Mass Effect. Alright, so, what I plan to do this episode is more talking to these characters on the Normandy. I know I have the mission for Admiral Kahoku, which we did last time, actually, and now we can find and fight Cerberus. But I'm gonna wait on that because I'm gonna talk to the people on board.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Normandy.
Carry on, Adams.
Like there's anything new to this
Aye, aye,
guy.
Commander.
But the reason why I'm doing that is because Matt told me to talk to multiple characters multiple times.
Hello, Shepard.
Because there's new stuff every time. So, alright. Let's see.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I don't know. Like, in real life, I actually do have to have like a box fan going because I cannot sleep in silence. I do not like the dead silence whenever I'm trying to sleep. So I can understand where she's coming from.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sounds like
Sometimes we
homesickness
don't
to me.
appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
Makes sense.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Good point.
I should go.
See you later.
She is a really interesting character. I really like Tali. Alright. Let's see if there's anything
Looking
new
for supplies?
in the requisitions.
Let's see what you've got.
shop.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, let's see. The Scorpion 4. That's better. But it's expensive. Let me look at this other stuff first. Wow. You know, that pistol I got, that Stinger 2? Yeah, geez. That Stinger 2 I got in Eden Prime on the first mission, and nothing has beaten it yet. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this armor, I think. It is better. I like the way my current armor looks. But I mean, this might I don't know. I don't know what the Scorpion looks like, but I'm gonna buy it anyway, so let's just hope it's not the pink one. I think the pink one is like the Phoenix brand or whatever, but let's see. Sell some stuff. Where is it? There it is. The Phoenix 4 and the Scorpion. Okay. Scorpion, please look good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had that kind of armor before. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And it is better, so yay! think that's it. So let's go talk to these things. Yeah, talk to them. Sorry, I didn't mean talk to them, but I mean look at them and see if there was something that I could give them. Nope. Pardon my being kind of like quiet. Not really. I'm not all here today. But I'm just kind of like distracted a little bit. Ooh, that one's better in every aspect. So is that one. Okay, I'm gonna equip the scimitar on him. And the reason why I'm doing this is so I could sell the older items later. Because I didn't want to sell something that I could have possibly equipped on, you know, one of these other guys, so. Equip those anti-personnel rounds. That'll give him some good tag. That suit of armor just cracks me up. I think that's it for Rex. Now let's equip Garrus. Already a better assault rifle than what he has. Yeah, he has the Avenger 1. I haven't equipped him with another thing since I got him. Holy crap. I feel terrible now. Yeah, I'm gonna equip him with that, and then compare it to some of the other ones. Doesn't look like there's anything better than that one, so he also uses sniper rifles. The hammer is good, better than what this hammer 1, obviously. Let's give him some mods for it. That'll work. And that'll work. Got any more armor? Nope. And nope. Ooh, that looks cool. I like the way that helmet looks on him. Alright, so that's Rex and Garrus taken care of. Now let's look at me. See if there's any better sniper rifles. There are, like, better damage, but not very good accuracy. And you know how I am about that accuracy. I prefer the accuracy over damage. And, yeah, no pistol's as good as that Stinger 2, which I got in the beginning of the game. Let's see what I got on here. Anything better than what I've currently got? About my pistol recoil damper. Yeah. Equip that on there, and then for my ammo mod, just leave that on. Okay, I'm done with that. Now we can go over to the
Looking for supplies?
Officer.
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
Let's see what you bet, Commander. I have so much stuff. Sorry, just a little bit of inventory management, selling some stuff, and all that blah blah. I'm still not quite sure what to keep and what to sell exactly. I know sometimes I'll sell doubles of stuff or triples, but Yeah. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. Got a good amount back on that. Sweet. And is there anything else I wanted yet? I think I'm done. Let's go talk to Garrus over here.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That made sense, I suppose.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Sarah.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Sarah. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Oh, really?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
I really like Garrus. Let's go talk to Ashley.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
I heard it.
You're a sister, I assume?
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
What? Why? Why would you...
Liara. Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
Oh, that's low. That's really
You
mean.
think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her.
Why?
Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Okay, Ashley, you're being a bitch.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Okay. I don't know what to say. I guess I'll be nice to her, I guess.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching now. So behave.
Watching? What?
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Not really my place to judge.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
What?
What are you saying, Williams?
Me? I'm not saying anything, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Okay.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Stop calling me Skipper. What? Ashley's weird. I'm not a fan. She's kind of standoffish and a bit pushy from what I can tell.
We've got Saren on the run.
Yep.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
Fair enough.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Damn. Wow, Rex.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Man, Rex has been through a lot. It's crazy. Alright. Let's go up and talk to Kaiden and Liara then. Again, sorry, kind of going a little off topic here. Ashley is very, I don't know. I don't really like her. I thought I did whenever she was on that first mission with us, but I don't know. She's kind of, but Kaiden's cool. What's up, Kaiden?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
And what do they think?
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Oh, man.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Kind of not sure what he's talking
I'm sure
about.
Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes.
Well,
I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
at least you have a better attitude than Ashley does. Bookish sort? You know what? Let's go for it. Yeah. I'm gonna say I do. I think. Yeah. We'll do that.
Just remember, Lieutenant, I saw her first.
Only by a few seconds, sir.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
I like you, Kaiden. I love it. Kaiden's a cool character. I guess there's nothing down here, just the sleeping pods. Only by a few seconds, sir. Alright. Interesting. Thanks for the low quality stuff. What's up, Dr. Chakwas?
Yes, Commander?
Anything new?
Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I don't think I ever asked
I
you
enlisted
this.
right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
The best damn doctor I know. Yeah, I didn't do this.
Ever think you
I
made
feel
the
kinda
wrong
bad.
choice?
I never asked about
Sometimes
this.
I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Good. I'm glad to know that you're part of the team,
I should
Chakwas.
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I like her. She's cool. Alright, let's talk to Liara. This is the last person I need to talk to, I think.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Yeah.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Well, I mean, we don't have very long to live. Not as long as
We
some
don't have the
alien
luxury of
species.
time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
I can see how it'd be intimidating. But, I mean, I'm going to ask you that
You're
anyway,
scared
so.
of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully.
Yeah, see.
You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Well,
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You just looked up my info without asking?
Why are you so interested in me?
I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Is she hitting on me? Yeah, me or the beacon. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
What, me and Ashley? No. No, there's nothing. Should I...
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Whoa, okay. She's getting a little bit more forward with things, but you know what? Yeah, I'd prefer...
No, you were right. There is something between us.
Yeah.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Well, it doesn't have to make sense for feelings to bloom like this. Things just
These
happen
things never make
sometimes.
sense.
Yeah.
They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll protect you. No, I don't think I would say something like that. Yeah, are you scared?
Don't tell me a little danger puts you off.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I don't think I asked her about the Asari culture.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like
what?
Most of the
Wow.
inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Really? That's interesting.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Whoa.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Huh. Yeah,
Do
who's
you
her
know who
father?
Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Really? Yeah, I'm not gonna select that one because
Benezia
she already
never told you her
explained
partner's
how
name.
that works. So.
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Yeah, how do you handle with that?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Whoa.
I should go.
That's deep.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Wow. That was really interesting. That's a really well-developed, like, race right there. That's really cool. I like that. Stuff like that's so cool to me. Man. But also, like, she said it was like an insult to be called pureblood, when normally something like that is, like, regarded as, like, something, like it would be good to be a pure blood or whatever. But that's interesting that it's, like, actually considered an insult in the Asari culture. That's really interesting. Anyway, yeah, if there's gonna actually be like a love interest thing, I need to zoom out here. If there's actually gonna be like a love interest thing or something in this game, I guess I would choose Liara over Ashley, especially with how Ashley's been acting lately. Okay, let's see. Yes, Columbia. This is where it said that this is where my mission said to go, I think. To the Columbia solar system. To find the, what's it called? Where, the guys that killed Admiral Kahoku. So, I'm gonna survey these other planets before I go land on that, planet over there. See if I can't find some, yep, there we go. Some elements or whatever. Here's the planet. Survey, got a medallion, sweet. Alright, we are ready to go land. Let's do it. Oh yes, I believe I will be taking Liara and Garrus. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do, so there we go. Again, I do apologize to you guys if, like, doing all that talking and exploring the Normandy and stuff is really boring. But, I don't know, I find it really interesting, especially when with such a like, in-depth developed story and world and the lore, you know? I love stuff like that. Oh, alright. I do have some level ups for Liara. I don't know what to put him in. How about throw? You know what? Let's just master her throw. That'll work. Hold on. Not done yet. I forgot to see if Garrus had level up. Nope, he doesn't. Cool. And I do see some kind of element over here, over this mountain that the Mako is really good at climbing. Sudden drop off, there it is. Whoa!
Redeploying.
Okay, I was trying to be careful there, but I ended up like flying over the mineral. Anyway, let's go ahead and collect this. Wow, that's a big open spot over there. Oh! Another level up, sweet. Alright. Nice. Alright, Liara, I will give you... oh, that's... Ooh. Is that... I wonder if Lift is the one that lifted those guys off the ground like I saw before. But yeah. Give you another assault rifles. Now let's level me up. Let's go with Spectre training, I think. Maybe. Hold on. Actually, almost done with pistols. I don't know what to do. We'll do one in decryption because that'll let me
Right
open
behind you, Shepard.
master locks, I think. And then that one on pistols. Let's go, go, go. Whoa! Holy crap. That was crazy. Woof, woof. This planet has very rocky terrain. Makes for some good jumps in the Mako tank. Whoa. I don't care what anyone says. That's fun. Like every time I do it. Although it does get a little tedious after a while, going on these planets and driving around on the planet, and looking around. Especially since the last time I went on a planet, it took me over an hour to find a base. This is a really cool feature in the game. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy it, but it can get very tedious, and I think I found my destination. Whoa! Holy crap. Lands. Alright, there we go. Let's take these guys out. Die? Oh my god, I overheated. Ah! He's not dead yet. There we go. Holy shit! Oh, damn it. I need to back up. Die, please. Did I kill that guy? Yeah, I think that guy that I hit, like... Oh, wait, nope, there he is. I see him. Man, he flew! I'm surprised I didn't kill him. And that didn't either. Die. Man, he had a lot of life. I ran over him like 3 times and he still survived. It wasn't until I shot the frickin' cannon at him that he flew and finally was destroyed. There we go. Hey, it actually put me on the right side of the tank that time. Let's do a quick save so I don't have to do that again. There we go. Everyone here? Liara? Liara? Okay, she's not coming. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end my episode here. So, this is Skidd, and I'll see you guys next time.